Nice. I forgot the questions. Just 1 minute. I need to check. Last class questions. Okay, fine. Down only. Maybe there. These questions we have done. Yes, unlimited. Right now I am in tension because I forgot the question part. Give me 1 minute. Pedagogy. That means I need to keep them in different files. Today only understanding this. First I will send the nice, super. Definitely you are correct only. That's true. Only I'm doing mehnat. Result zero है. घर पे घर पे घर पे. Ruchi, hi Ruchi. I forgot that question set yaar. Ruchi, fully I forgot. So from teaching and learning, na, I started a new topic, motivation. Okay, motivation is a very important topic. 17 we did, but that question itself I lost. I'm not getting it, Ruchi. You know what? That question paper now I need to search. With that 4 minutes, now I was kept trying searching that question paper only. So because of this, I gave up. Yes. So I'm just starting a topic called as motivation. Motivation. Motivation, sorry. So that is exactly called as what? Motivation, huh? Ayyo. If I'm switching on fan means it is running like, yeah, motivation. I'm definitely going to motivate you. Just 1 minute. Fan is sounding more than me. Motivation ka, yes. Motivation is one of the most important topic everywhere. Okay, so if somebody will be asking you about motivation, what is the meaning of motivation? Some people are getting motivated by self drive. Okay, means they can be thinking like, okay, fine, I can motivate myself. So what is the meaning of motivation? Here motivation means when you can motivate yourself. Okay, so here motivating yourself, motivating a youth, motivating a family people, motivating others, that's exactly one stage when you can motivate others. That's different thing. Okay, so I'm going to talk about motivation. By some people, big people, they talked about motivation and they gave the definition of motivation. So I'm going to first give the definition of motivation. What is the meaning of motivation first? Okay, so what is the actual meaning of motivation? What is actual meaning of motivation? Means it may be defined as more formally as a psychological or internal process. See, motivation is a psychological process. See, exactly, you don't need anything, you need someone to motivate you. Means when you do some work, you need someone to give you an assess like, okay, it is possible, everything is possible. So when you will just say this, hey, you do it, it is possible, then 100% the work which is not possible also you can make it possible, and that is called as motivation. Okay, so one person called as Level is a big person. He is telling that it may be defined as more firmly as a psychological or internal process initiated by some need. Yes, need is there now, then only that need is there, and because of that only you are exactly needing that motivation. Are you understanding? When you need a motivation, when you feel low, when you need a motivation, when you feel low, that time only you are needing a motivation, correct now? So that means what you need to, which lead to activity which will satisfy that need, and that motivation will satisfy your need. What is your need? Your need is to understand, your need is someone to get push you towards a boundary line where you can get motivated. So that's the case of motivation. Oh, I hope you might have understood. Now we'll go for the next one. So motivation is a process of arousing, sustaining and regulating activity. Correct only now. So see, when you start a work, this is exactly Good has exactly talked about it, and what he told, that motivation is a process of arousing, sustaining and regulating activity. Many times they will say the name of the word, the name of the person, and they will ask Ruchi, so you need to remember who said that. So important people name you must remember. Skinner is an important person, Level is an important person, so their name you must remember, and what statement they have talked about motivation is also important. So motivation is process of arousing, sustaining and regulating activity. Means you started a work, after starting a work, you just, your level is this and you went to this level. Now first work is ki when you start any work, you are motivated. Means if this level motivation is there, means don't stay to that level, you keep on thinking of going high. That's one of the most important target of motivation. Then you need to sustain in that field, and then you have to keep on regulating your activity to reach to that level. So these are exactly the different stages of motivation. So motivation in school learning involves arousing, persisting, sustaining, directing desirable behavior. So here when we talk about motivation in school, so definitely we are not talking about output most of the time, because output can be knowledge, but here output can be behavior change. See, see, you need to understand that if I am training a dog, okay, so I am not going to motivate a dog. How can I motivate a dog? Not possible. So that time if I will say dog as some word, the dog will not understand. For that the dog has to be familiar with you, then only he will get motivated. How can we motivate a dog? Means whenever a dog will do a good work, we will give some gift. What is the gift? Food is the gift for a dog. Understood? So that is called as motivation for animal. But for human, our behavior, our way of interaction with the person and our output what we are giving can be motivation to that person, and that's the basic difference. Okay, so motivation in school learning. So motivation in school learning, remember this is said by Skinner. So remember this word, the word is very, very important, because he is one of the most important person for you, and you must remember, we are going to read about Skinner and more people. Okay, so these are the different definitions of motivation. It is a condition, psychological and physiological in the organism, that disposes it on the act of certain ways. Yes, so if I am motivated, means nothing is impossible for me. Means if today I'm motivated, some people came and said that, ma'am, you are doing very good work. Just now one person came and he said that, ma'am, you are doing very good work, and definitely what work you are doing is going to give you some fruit of success. So definitely what will happen, I'll understand that, okay, I'm moving in a correct direction. See, that person is fake also, that person may be trying to damage me also. But what happened, for a short interval of time I got motivated. Understood? So I got motivated. So motivation is that tool. See, if a person is not doing good also, if you will motivate that person 100%, good evening sir, 100% that person will get motivated. So motivation is one of the most important tool for everybody. It's not like that big people don't need motivation, a successful person don't need motivation. It's exactly something, it's a condition, it's psychological. Psychological means ki if you are motivated, definitely you will motivate others. Understood? So definitely if you are demotivated, nothing looks good to you, you will definitely demotivate others. So motivation is a tool, motivation is a condition. Motivation is a psychological state which an organism disposes. Definitely if it will dispose in a good direction, it will go good direction. If it will dispose in a worse direction, means the person can lead to very much depression also. So motivation is the process of arousing action, sustaining an activity in progress, and regulating the pattern of activity. Yes, so these are exactly talking about activities and orientation of motivation. Okay, so if somebody will talk about motivation is a process in which learner internal energies or needs are directed towards various goals. Yes, now, and it can be directly connected to the environment. That's exactly a true process now. Okay, if I am motivated, understood, so my internal energies will be definitely directing towards my goal. But if I am demotivated, means somebody told that you can't do it. There's a simple thing. So I am going to start a work, and somebody in the beginning itself said, hey, this is problem, this is problem, this is problem, this is problem. 4 or 5 problems at itself the person has told. See, definitely that person is not wanting your bad, the person has told the truth. But what happened actually, the speed with which you started the work, your speed will reduce. And definitely what will happen, one stage will come when you will feel demotivated. Got it? And definitely it will stop your progress rate. So this is exactly the act of motivation and demotivation. Now understand, motivation is a process in which learner internal energies or needs are directed towards various goals. Understood? Objects in its environment. A motive is an inclination or impulsion of action plus some degree of orientation of directions. Seriously, this is the most important thing. You understand? When you are motivated in a correct direction, there are different type of directions you are motivated to. See, some people will motivate you in an opposite direction. See, the direction of your work process is also very, very important. Just like I'm a teacher and I have to direct or motivate my children towards writing the examination and understanding the examination or passing the examination, understanding the topic. Okay, what I did is, as a teacher, my duty was to teach the student, let the student understand a topic, then write the exam, sorry, and then I have to evaluate it. But what I did, I didn't taught the topic. So I did not, and I kept on motivating the student. Hey, you can read, you can pass, you can read, you can pass. Definitely the student will not read, the student will not pass. So definitely the first feed itself is wrong. So definitely it is not going to fruit the result. So this is exactly the action and the reactions of motivation. Okay, so it is an effective cognitive, that is cognitive factor, which operate in determining the direction of individual behavior towards an end or goal apparent. You need to understand the motivation will take you from one point and throw you in another point. See, if you are internally motivated, if you are motivated by youth, if you are motivated by the people around you, definitely your target is exactly your goal you will achieve. But if you are not motivated, you will not be able to achieve your goal. That's the biggest point of motivation and demotivation. I personally feel if some people are there in around me and they'll say that, hey, you can do it 100%, maybe I will do or not do, that's a different thing. But when I am getting motivated by someone 100%, I feel like, okay, this is possible for me. So that's the feed, and every individual is exactly going like that only. Ruchi, I hope you might have understood. It's a very, very important topic of pedagogy. It's the most important topic of pedagogy, and it's the most important concept for every human individual, because motivation is not only needed by teachers, students, it is also needed by every human who is alive, either you are working or not working. Because I believe that a housewife or the person who is exactly staying alone, they need to be motivated one time or the other. They need to be motivated, understood? So in the vocabulary of psychology, we can across hundred of words which refer as motivation. Wants, yes, I want this, I want that, I want this. Striving, need, motive, goal, aspiration, drive, wish, aim, ambition, hunger, thirst, love, revenge, extra, everything, etc. Everything is a part of motivation. Everything, everything. If we try to define, we can define them differently, but their meaning overlaps so much that it is difficult to maintain uniformity, because these are part. Okay, these are part. So if you are loving someone, and you will be definitely kicked by that person again and again, then you will be what? So love is also a part of motivation. That person will motivate you. Hey, you do this work, you do that work. It's not about one male or female. Love is always called as love. That there are different factors where you are getting love from, understood? So here, when a family person can motivate you by their love, when a couple can motivate you, when your brother can motivate you, your sister can motivate you by their love, so definitely you will get motivated. Revenge is also a type of motivation. For some people it work opposite, understood or not? How? Now understand one thing. So you are doing good work, and some person came and that person took out the best part of yours. Definitely you will not want to disturb that person, but one state of mind will come when you feel like these are the trigger points what that person has pushed you in. So definitely, rather than doing something, you will just divert you. That revenge will motivate you. That revenge will motivate you, understood? So that's also one thing. Goal is also a type of motivation. That today I'm thinking I will become doctor. That means I'll do PhD and I'll become a doctor. So that is my goal, and that will keep on motivating me. Hey, in front of my name, I need doctor. So that means that is a motivation. Understood? Aspiration. So striving. If I'm hungry and I don't want to eat, so definitely I am striving. Understood? That striving will motivate me to cook. So that's also a type of motivation. Want, desire. Desire is also a type of motivation, because every time you desire something, every time you wish something, that is a type of motivation. And 100% the desire will lead you to success, because of one day means you will cross the boundary and you will motivate yourself. That's also a stage of motivation. So now if we try to define, we can define them differently, but their meaning overlaps so much that it's difficult to maintain uniformity. It is a process by which an individual is inspired, inspired, or goaded or coaxed to be do something. Definitely. See, greatest of all time, if I'll be saying that I am exactly getting motivated from those people who do work differently. That's my feed. That's my feed. That is my feed for me. Miss, I want to see, if I'm seeing some person, they are doing so much in their life. Miss, one time they are doing one work, another time they're doing another work, they're never taking rest. So definitely their continuous boost towards their work is motivating me, and I'm getting motivated and I'm doing work, and my work may motivate other people. So that's what is the goal, or the chain of motivation goes. Okay, so I may be motivation for some people may be motivation for me. So definitely this is a channel, this is a chain. Now to motivate is to induce movement. Motivation then must be considered as process by which a child may be prepared to respond to situation which is directed towards the achievement of objective. Yes, so this is another important part. What happened, Ruchi? Suddenly you are saying sorry. Hmm? What happened? Hi Krish. Suddenly रुचि क्या हो गया? I can't. I can't react. Seriously, क्या करूँ बता? But I need to teach this topic because this is a very important topic and it is exactly 8 pages. Motivation itself is taking 8 pages. Hmm? Okay, fine. I'll try to wrap up in 10 minutes. Huh? Is it okay? 10 minutes तक जाग सकती है or you want to sleep? Yeah, 10 minutes, 30 minutes class, sharp. 10 minutes, I will motivate you. Morning, you were promising so much to me. 15 minutes. Oh, you motivated me for 15 more minutes. Cool, boss. Then definitely, I'll get motivated for 15 minutes. Ruchi, morning, what you said, you teach anytime, I'm ready. Today, you're telling I'm sleeping. Fine, 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 fine. Okay, no problem. Okay, so definitely you're motivated for 10 minutes. That means, sorry, 5 minutes. I told 10 minutes, you're telling 5 minutes. So definitely it is a motivation of 15 minutes. Okay, sharp 15 minutes. Huh? Now look here. To motivate is to induce movement. Motivation that must be considered as a process by which a child may be prepared to respond to a situation. See, respond to a situation is a very important thing. um, I am seeing an accident in my I'm seeing an accident. Okay, then how I'm going to motivate myself? What can be the motivation for me there? If I'm seeing an accident in front of me, how I can be motivating myself at that situation? Just tell. Definitely it is not going to be a motivation for me because a person who is very psychologically, very emotionally, very what you call whatever word you are using means an unstable person. If they will be seeing blood and if they will be seeing what you called accident, definitely they won't be defending themselves. Understood or not? So if I'll see an accident means my first reaction will be I will stand there only, and my second reaction will be I will cry. Understood? Means my presence of mind will not work. Correct now? Anyone's presence of mind will not work. But some people are there, they know what that instant to be done. They'll not wait. They'll take the person to hospital. Some people are there, they will take selfie. That's exactly something they are doing. Nowadays, people are doing like that. If they're seeing someone, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Krish. So definitely, Krish has given me 2 likes to motivate me. Thank you so much, Krish. You give more subscribers to motivate me, huh? Just kidding. So understand one thing. So that is sustainability. So one thing is there that I cannot motivate at that. I see for other people, those who are watching me, they will think that I'm wasting time. Correct, na? Because why? Because I'm demotivating the people around. I am not pushing them to take an action. That's the motivation. Understood? So, here for a child, what can be the motivation? The motivation can be movement, not movement to take person to hospital. Motivation can be movement means a positive movement, a positive leap, that is considered as motivation. Understood? The second point is respond to a situation in a positive direction. So definitely if a person is there instead of me, that person will take the person in his car or her car and take that person and save the life. Definitely that person will become hero or heroine for everyone because that person brain worked and in proper time he saved a life. So that person will become motivation. Nowadays whenever you will see any reels, people are making motivational reels because they know that the youth will be trying to see that things. Definitely everyone wants to see someone motivating. Understood? They never want someone to see that demotivation. Understood? So now this is exactly situation directed towards the achievement of objective. What is objective and what is the direction towards, what is the direction towards objective? You need to understand this one. What is objective means my objective is to get success in my examination. So that's my objective. So I will motivate myself to reach to that objective to gain success in my examination. Okay, now we are going to go to the next one. So it might be designed as the tendency for the direction and selectivity of behavior to be controlled by the condition of consequences and tendency of this behavior to persist until a goal is achieved. Right now one person is trying to demotivate me. I can see that Rajendra Kumar is trying to demotivate me. by telling that I have to give student, leave student. But that's exactly, you are going to demotivate me. But the other people, those who are there, they're listening me, they will do only one thing. They will try to motivate me. Ma'am, you teach for. So just now I got to few minutes before I got motivation. Ruchi told me teach 5 minutes extra and you demotivate me by telling that now you leave the students. So that's the difference between two people. One motivated me to do work, another demotivated me because the another one understood. That's what is motivation. So if somebody will demotivate you to not do that work, 100% you will not stop. So this, the channel works opposite sometimes. That's different thing what you're talking about. So there are two types of motivation. That's the motivation will be exactly of two type. First type of motivation is internal or intrinsic motivation. This comes from inside. When you wish to motivate yourself, you have many tools to motivate yourself. It can come from inside. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Always you will say yourself like, oh, this is not possible, this is impossible, no, this is possible for me. This is called as intrinsic motivation. External or extrinsic motivation. So external motivation, the source can be outside. So when you will be thinking something which you can't do it, means your internal intrinsic motivation is weaker and other people motivations are more stronger, then definitely also it will be a positive feed for you. Okay, you will be motivated by just ignoring this brainless chat. Sorry. Controlling myself, Ruchi. Thank you. So maybe action should be controlled. That's also a type of motivation. So it refers to forces within the individual and is not tied to the environment. Curiosity, level of aspiration, the desire to earn name. See, look here, what and all, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. But in that I can do it, what and all are there which is inside, which can change you. Suddenly, sometimes, see, look here, I read more about psychology and I read more about the different type of things. So in child psychology, I got 98 out of 100. So there, in when I was reading psychology, I understood one thing. There one very important point was there. So here one thing is going to work. So that is called as curiosity, level of aspiration, the desire to earn a name and fame are forces within the individual that motivate. So definitely this is one of the most important thing. Understood? This is one of the most important thing. Curiosity. Curiosity comes from inside. Understood? Yes. That's great, Ruchi. That's curiosity. So I'm seeing one person who is motivating me is Ruchi. To be very frank, the day I started CTET classes, one person is there whom I'm seeing, and you know what, Ruchi, your chances of passing the examination is very high because you are pushing yourself, you are motivating yourself. Understood? Yes. So that's exactly the most important thing. Curiosity. Curiosity balances a thing. You know what? If I am curious about something, like I just wanted to get some idea about paranormal activities. Means I saw some people, they're doing some paranormal activities and I got curious about it. So what I will do as an individual, my work is only one, keep on reading. See, this is my problem. This is my problem is if something unusual happens around me, means my work is I just keep on recording it and I keep on writing it. That's called the stage of curiosity. This is the curiosity level. And curiosity level, everybody has to have that curiosity to know something because this curiosity will motivate you. Understood? Level of aspiration. Level of aspiration means who is guiding you, what mentor you are having, what work you have decided, and what goal you have kept for yourself. That is exactly going to inspire you. Yes, that's the most important thing, Ruchi. That's the stage, Ruchi. That's the stage. You know, designed to earn for some people now, you will be seeing that. पूछ लो कृष. So some people now, they, you will be seeing that they will not stop. You will tell them to stop, they will not stop. You know why? Because they are understanding that they need something. See, one thing they need is push. Push means the push towards the positive attitude, and once that push is towards the positive attitude, you will not stop them. They will be self driven, and they will keep on going towards the goal what they have set for themselves. Krish, पूछ ही लो. Ask. I will not say anything, you ask. But that question should be related to topic. If that question should be out of topic, then you will see me ignoring your question. That's the only thing I'm doing. Understood? So look here. I'll not say anything, but I will not react also. So definitely you need to ask any topic related to your topic. 100%. This topic, motivation, whatever you want to ask, ask. But it should be related to my topic, what I'm teaching. Okay, so intrinsic motivation is the most effective type of drive. This is the most important effective drive. I am lacking intrinsic motivation. You know what? Because बुरा मत मानना. कुछ नहीं हो सकता. Nothing can be done for you. This is pedagogy, and this is exactly for the teachers. This is not for normal people. These are for those teachers who are going to become teacher in future, or they're actually teacher and they want to write the CTET examination. So pedagogy is one of the most important subject which is related to child psychology, which is related to human psychology. So only they called it as pedagogy. The moment exactly, yes, so this is pedagogy, that is about psychology of a human behavior. So this is the topic, and why the teachers are reading this topic? Because they have to handle students, they have to handle stress. More or less this pedagogy has to be read now by every individual. Why it is needed? For me also it is needed, for you also it is needed. Why it is needed? Because we have to react to the surrounding. Understood? अहमद, व्हाट मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ कि पैडागॉगी हर किसी को पढ़ना चाहिए, चाइल्ड साइकोलॉजी हर किसी को पढ़ना चाहिए, बिकॉज ये एक ऐसा टॉपिक है जो कि it will change you. That's what. It will change you. So that's the most important thing of pedagogy. I hope you might have understood here. So now external or extrinsic motivation. See, if somebody will talk about internal motivation, then 100% internal motivation is always effective. Some people you will meet in your life where you will see that the person is 100% internally affected. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Bless you. So definitely. So it is secured by making the subject matter significant or meaningful to the learner. The interest is within the activity of learning carries its own reward. It is truth which keeps the learner bound to the activity. Yes, that's the most important thing. Bound to the activity. So you should not forget your target. What is your target? What is your target? What is the goal you are achieving for yourself, and what the target you are setting for yourself? That's exactly intrinsic motivation. So if I really want to start a business, so there are certain planning is done. So planning work is needing intrinsic motivation. There you need intrinsic motivation. Okay. Now, in education, the project method, like wholehearted, purposeful activities, the appreciation, concept in, that is Herbartian methodology, are attempt to create and utilize intrinsic motivation. Seriously, these are some of the tools with which we can intrinsically motivate ourselves. See, some people, they go outing to motivate themselves because they see nature. Understood? They see peace, they see silence. Some people talk and take out the things what they are lagging, so that is a way of motivating them. So definitely intrinsic internal motivation is one of the most important thing. And to be very frank, I'm lacking internal motivation, because when I'm thinking about internal motivation, many things are coming in my brain and it is exactly demotivating me. So what I am doing is, as a personal individual, as my experience I'm telling, what I am doing is I'm seeking help of other people. You know why? Because their experience is targeting me and teaching me. Okay, I'm listening from them, and once I'm listening from them, 100% I'm getting motivated by their work, because their work experience can be motivation for me. Their experience of their life can be motivation for me. So if a person is lacking intrinsic motivation, because most of the people are intrinsically not intrinsically motivated. Some things will be there, some problems will be there where you will lose your own temperament and you will not get motivated. Understood? Then you have to seek the intrinsic or external motivation outside the individual, which are tied with the environment. Yes, so this is exactly from environment, from outside. External motivation is also very, very important. Usually extrinsic motivation is provided by incentives. Yes, incentives means what is the purpose of the work. Okay, that's the incentives. Or giving gift, giving something which will make you think positive about that work. Okay, for this purpose extrinsic motivation is also called as incentives motivation. Okay, like praise, blame, reward, punishment, marks, competition and cooperation are examples of extrinsic motivation. You see the target is so heavy, can you check this one out? Praise, when you are praising someone, hey, you are this, you are that, you are this, that person who is nothing but feel they are exactly motivated. So that praising someone is external motivation. Blame, when you blame someone, that is also external motivation. You know what, when you blame someone means definitely something is fishy somewhere. So your concept and that person concepts are not matching. So that time rather than being silent, you blame it because that person will clear your doubt. So that's also called as external motivation. So definitely external motivation is one of the primal thing right now. Now next is called as rewards. Rewards means what? If you did something good, someone gave you something like, hey, this is gift for you. So 100% you will feel rewarded. So most of the education agencies, most of the institution, what they do is when a person is getting good result, they are exactly rewarding them by certain price list or something. So that's also called as extrinsic motivation. Punishment, yes, punishment is also a type of motivation. It, I can't say it actually it is a motivation, but it may motivate other people, it may make fear to them. That's also a type of, I can't say it. Okay. Marks, competition, cooperation, yes. But the best thing is when we cooperate someone, when we help someone, when we understand someone, that is also called as external or extrinsic motivation. That's the most important thing here. Now teachers very rarely get children who are intrinsically motivated to learn. That's what I said, I am not a person who can get intrinsic motivation because I am not that much focused towards one work. To be very frank, I am saying, as a listener I listen things, but you know what, I am also not focused, Ruchi, understand this one. So when I am not focused means I take external factors as my motivation. Why I am taking external factors as my motivation? Yes, you can get. Yes, you can get. The most important thing is, okay, did you took admission in CTET? That's one thing you need to check. Did you did B.Ed? Did you did B.Ed? That is another one thing. Okay. So there are certain factors related to it. So I think Assam language they may give you. Yes, they may give because CTET papers are coming in different language. There is no language bias. Yes, you can ask, but it should be related to topic. It should be point related to topic, not here and there. Then I will answer 100%. So, like the way he has asked me that he is now in Mumbai and he is wanting to choose which center. Yeah, he wanted to choose which center. Assami language, yes, CTET is not bounded, it's a central examination, and definitely they can give you language. But once you took admission in B.Ed, after that you are eligible to write CTET examination. If you are not taking admission in CTET and you are trying to go and write examination, that's not no use. But you take admission, after that you write. Or you have cleared B.Ed examination and then you want to write CTET, that also you are eligible. Okay. CTET is not having any time gap, nothing. You keep on writing. Every year, 2 times CTET examination is coming. When I cleared examination, I cleared in one shot itself. I didn't wait for anything. Same pattern, same exam, one time itself. Yes, you are fully eligible, then you try for it. Don't stop. And you, whatever is your regional language, whatever is in your result, what language is there, CTET will understand that language. If you have written your examination of 10th and 12th in Assami language means, you can go with it. Or if you will be exactly using Hindi and English, then you have to apply for that. So that are the certain criteria that exams are there. When form will be there, you will be filling the form according to that. And that's what something contents are there. I hope I have cleared your doubt. Is it okay? Yeah, then you can appear for it. Wait for the form, because see, right now NCF, National Curriculum Framework of CBSE has came, and you know what, 2020 they have exactly 2020 they have exactly wrote a new national curriculum framework, and in that examination pattern, yes, examination pattern to everything they have changed. Okay, now the books of class 6th 7th of science, maths, other subjects are also changed. What is the problem now is ki if the questions will be asked based on the previous syllabus, then the question will not be eligible, because many people will question the teacher who are currently working in CBSE forum. They will be asking this question now, that you are asking old questions. So only what problem is coming, why there is a delay of examination, because they have to change it. Region-based examination we need to check one time, but mostly CBSE will not do like that. They will be sorry, CTET means central agencies will not do like that. They'll give you preference, but yes, you need to check one time in the form which region, what part, what any contents. Because see, if I am coming from see, understand one thing. If I am coming from north, if I am coming from Kolkata and I want Bengali language, and definitely I'm from Kolkata and I'm knowing Bengali, or if I'm in south and I need Tamil language to write an examination, then definitely if I'm having Tamil language, and if I'm going north means they will not do this now. If I'm asking what language means, definitely with English there will be one subsidiary language with me, that is their target. But at the time of filling form, you need to check what and all terms and condition is there. And that part NCF, for that now you go to NCF 2020, everything that the 26 that pages are there now, that will clearly mention the curriculum, the need, the aspiration, everything, and it's very very important. Okay, I hope I have cleared your doubt. So now theories of motivation, if you will go to theories of motivation, we need to understand ki what and all are the theories of motivation. So I hope extrinsic motivation, everybody understood intrinsic motivation and extrinsic. You know what, most of the children now, they lack this intrinsic motivation. Not only children, we people, we are in this stage also, we are lagging that intrinsic motivation. We eat food, you know what, when a person is depressed now, they eat more food. That's exactly the sign of depression, stress. Because at the time of stress, we don't know what and all work we are doing. And 100% what we are doing, we start feeding ourselves to cut off from that sections. Understood? So definitely that's not good. Got it? So motivation means it's exactly coming from inside also and coming from surrounding. You are doing very good, but your relatives, your own people, your own surrounding where you are in, they will keep on demotivating you. There is always a saying now, that when you are doing good, people will start asking questions more, and then you understand that you are doing good, because you will also understand the intention of the people around you. And 100% when they will start asking question more, when they will start arguing more, that understand that you are going in a correct path. This is that generation. Understood? But yes, when you will do something good, you be prepared, you will be alone. That's it. If you do something good, you be prepared. If you are doing something extraordinary, be prepared, you will be standing alone. That's exactly nowadays happening. So but motivation and demotivation, they are exactly winded together. Something which will motivate you will definitely, other thing will demotivate you, and they will stabilize your effort. So to go to high level and to attain something, you need to keep on motivating yourself. So intrinsic motivation, I believe, is very important, but 90% of the people lack this intrinsic motivation. Whenever morning we are waking up, we are definitely thinking about the past day. That's my work also. I am also doing the same thing. Yesterday what happened will demotivate me in the morning, and I will wake up with that. But there are 20% of the people, yes, where there are 20% of the people, they will be motivated by current morning. Understood? So I hope you might have understood this one. So teachers are very rarely get children who are intrinsically motivated to learn. Thus they make use of some techniques to extrinsic motivation. Yes, so for those who are not intrinsically motivated, what we need to give them, we need to give them extrinsic motivation. Like we need to give them boost. Okay, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And this will definitely give motivation. I hope till here we are going to keep. Ruchi, you are there or you are sleeping now? Because I have not just Dot. 45 minutes I promised. 15 minutes I have taken class, Ruchi. Time up. If you are there still awake, means say hi, or then I will say bye bye. रुचि सो गई क्या? So that's it for today. I'm going to wrap it up till here. List of cycle, that is, I have to talk about some most important things. And then, oh, this is motivation for me, Ruchi. You are still there. Thank you so much, Ruchi. Ja, jaake so ja. Go sleep. Don't ask me what time I'm going to sleep. I'm owl, female owl. I won't sleep in night. Come on. Bye, everyone. Good night. Sleep nicely. Take rest nicely. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay, Ruchi? Okay, this is a complete topic, Ruchi. See, here now, this one topic is in last class, that question paper now. I missed that. I, I searched that 2 minutes, but I didn't got it. So I started this motivation part. I thought first this question I will do, and then tomorrow I will try to finish both of that. If afternoon I'm free, means I will do that. Good night, good night. So ja, ja. Bye bye.